favorite movies is Hellboy, and my husband came up with the idea that I attempt to do a female version of Red, so this is Hellgirl. This was very frustrating trying to get these to stick to my head, which are just like orange juice caps. This look is by no means perfect, but it would definitely pass for a pretty kick-ass Halloween costume, so if you would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Take whatever you are using for your horns. I use the caps off of orange juice bottles and cover them with Graphtobian modeling wax. I really just wanted to create a texture on the top and smooth out the little ridges on the sides. I also wasn't sure if face paint would stick to them if they were just plastic. Here is what they looked like once I was done, and here's a photo that shows it a little bit better. Then I covered both of them with Mehron Fixative A. I was basically trying to set it so it wouldn't be too sticky because this wax is seriously sticky. Then I generously doused them with translucent powder. I applied spirit gum to my forehead and tapped it until it got sticky, and then I stuck my new horns to my head. Then I added a little bit more wax around the horns to help hold them in place and make it look like they were actually growing out of my head. But because they were a little bit oversized and I didn't want wax and glue in my hair, the top part wasn't stuck down very well, so every time I flexed my forehead, it popped up a little bit more. So I eventually took them off and I soaked a cotton ball with liquid latex. Divided it into two, and then I placed 1/2 in each of the lids. I didn't think this would actually work, but it did! Yay! Then I added some latex around the caps as well, but this stuff is also sticky and it ended up being a little bit clumpy, which really pissed me off, but it actually kind of made it look like it was growing out of my skin. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So once I got my horns stuck to my face, the rest of this goes pretty fast. I covered my whole face, neck, and ears with red water-based face paint. It went on a little streaky, and no matter how much I messed with it, it was just going to be streaky. And then I added a little bit of white on a makeup sponge to highlight my cheekbones, which in reality just gave Hellgirl hot pink blush. I also went over my whole face with red eyeshadow, and I tried to even it out, but it just wasn't happening, so I let it go. If you're going out at night, no one will see, so try not to get too hung up on it being perfect. And if your friends expect your costume to be absolutely perfect, they are assholes. End of story. Now that my rant is over, I added some contour under my cheekbones and around my nose with a deep maroon eyeshadow. I also took this down my neck to accentuate all the little tendons and stuff sticking out. Adding a little bit of darker shadow around the horns will also help make them look like they are growing out of your head. Moving on to the horns themselves, I used the same maroon eyeshadow to deepen up the sides. Then I took a fan brush and I cut notches out of it, and I stippled on black and red face paint to simulate the rough texture of Hellboy having to grind down his horns. Then of course I had to tidy up my brows. This totally ruined the spoolie on my brow wiz though. Seeing as how my cheeks already looked pink, I added some hot pink eyeshadow to them, and then I went in with a very sparkly red to add highlight and glow. Deep purple eyeshadow went into my crease to help define my eyes. Then I applied a sparkly bluish teal color on my lids up to my crease. Then I added black liner to my waterline, smudged it out, and then I blended it out with some more red eyeshadow. I curled my lashes, and then I applied a thin band of liner to help hide the band of the falsies. Then comes mascara and falsies. I will list all the products I use down below if you are wondering about anything specific. I lined my lips with a deep purple liner, and I went over that with the most insane purple lipstick I own. Seriously though, it's perfection. And damn, does it make your teeth look white, like straight up glowing. Holy shit, my teeth look white. For my hair, I just curled it with a curling wand and pinned them up to cool, so I just had to take it down and fluff it. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any tips whatsoever on how to better stick these kind of things to your face in the future, please leave them in the comments below because I would love to hear it. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!